Hey guys, I'm Robyn O'Neill. This is me reading stuff. I'm not in my bathroom today. I'm in my studio. I think I've moved on. I think I like being right here in my studio next to the window because it's been cooling down. I have my windows wide open. I'm staring at the Hollywood Hills. I see the Hollywood sign. And I just love fresh air. This is why I moved here from Texas. Texas is so hot, Houston specifically, and humid and disgusting that I could not do it anymore. I like to eat my apples outside. I like to keep those windows open. How's everyone doing? Straight out of the gate, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to a new review on iTunes. I love it when you guys review this show on iTunes and subscribe. This is a shout out for BLD9999999. There's like 1,000 nines in this person's name. Thank you for the love, BLD. I love you right back. Not a lot going on with me again. Sorry, guys. When I'm working, I barely leave the house. Although I did kind of do something odd for me. I'm kind of stretching boundaries a little bit. What are you talking about, you ask? I went to an art event, a party, cocktails. Not normally my thing, but I did it. That's all that counts. And I had a good time with my new friend, Nick Brown. Hi, Nick. All right, you guys, but I'm working. So, when I'm working, it's just all headspace and a hand that is killing me. So I don't have a lot of life stuff to talk to you about, which means that's fine because we're reading poetry today. What am I reading? Today I'm going to be reading you two different takes. It's like if you imagine Yehuda, Amichai, and Borges all both of them in a poetry class, and the teacher just gives a very basic assignment, like write a poem about death. But let's imagine that, and these are the two poems that came out. I think I'm going to start with Borges. It's going to be, and I'm sorry, I know I'm not doing the best pronunciation of his name, Jorge Luis Borges. It is The Palace. The palace is not infinite. The walls, the ramparts, the gardens, the labyrinths, the staircases, the terraces, the parapets, the doors, the galleries, the circular or rectangular patios, the cloisters, the intersections, the cisterns, the anterooms, the chambers, the alcoves, the libraries, the attics, the dungeons, the sealed cells and their vaults are not less in quantity than the grains of sand in the Ganges, but their number has a limit. From the roofs toward sunset, many people can make out the forges, the workshops, the stables, the boatyards, and the huts of the slaves. It is granted to no one to traverse more than an infinitesimal part of the palace. Some know only the cellars. We can take in some faces, some voices, some words, but what we perceive is of the feeblest, feeble and precious at the same time. The date which the chisel engraves in the tablet and which is recorded in the parochial registers is later than our own death. We are already dead when nothing touches us, neither a word, nor a yearning, nor a memory. I know that I am not dead. Okay, The Palace, that is from the selected poems. It's a Penguin classic, Borges. Check it out. All right, next up, Yehuda Amichai, who, yes, I've read several times, and I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep reading him to you guys. And I know you like it anyway, so here we go. This is called A Man in His Life. A man doesn't have time in his life to have time for everything. He doesn't have seasons enough to have a season for every purpose. Ecclesiastes was wrong about that. A man needs to love and hate in the same moment, to laugh and cry with the same eyes, with the same hands to throw stones and to gather them, to make love in war and war in love, and to hate and forgive and remember and forget, to arrange and confuse, to eat and digest what history takes years and years to do. A man doesn't have time. When he loses, he seeks. When he finds, he forgets. When he forgets, he loves. When he loves, he begins to forget. And his soul is seasoned. His soul is very professional. Only his body remains forever an amateur. It tries and it misses, gets muddled, doesn't learn a thing, drunk and blind in its pleasures and in its pains. He will die as figs die in autumn, shriveled and full of himself and sweet, the leaves growing dry on the ground, the bare branches already pointing to the place where there's time for everything. Well, there you go. That's from the selected poetry of Yehuda Amichai. I've recommended it before. I don't remember. University of California Press put that out. And there's never a day that goes by that something in that book doesn't touch me or that I don't refer to it in my head. That's all I got, guys. I'd like to give it up for, let's see what. Oh, my friend Jason DeVries, who recently told me he once collaborated on a book project with Stedman. That's right, Oprah's beard. I'd like to give it up for my bathroom. R.I.P., you know? I don't think I'll be doing this in there anymore. It's too hard to balance the mic and the books and all that stuff, but that was fun. I'll do it occasionally. It'll be like, you know, visiting an old friend. I'd like to give it up for Robert Altman movies, specifically Three Women, which I keep thinking about. People with spines, people with character, the bold and the interesting people. And to Failure, something I'm very, very close to at the moment because everything I do in my studio sucks so badly. Damn. I guess I'll end this podcast by quoting Beckett then. Whoa, how does it go? Ever tried, ever failed, no matter. Try again, fail better. That's it for me, guys. Take it easy. Have a good weekend. You know what? Let me know when you hear this. Either get at me on Twitter or Instagram and say if you like the After Dark podcasts, if I make them really tiny ones, like 5 minutes. Let me know if you want those. If so, I'll do one this weekend. I've noticed people on Podomatic, which is where I publish these, keep hitting this button that say, we want more, I guess. I didn't even know there was that button. And I hear you. I'm just trying to not overburden anyone with a whole bunch of these podcasts. So if you want it, let me know. Again, you know my handle, ROBYN_ONEIL on both Instagram and Twitter. Hit me up over there, and I'll talk to you guys either this weekend on an After Dark or for sure next Monday. Have a good one.